At the Gambaga Health Center, Nurse Joseph is measuring the mid-upper arm circumference of 24-month-old Andani, who was diagnosed with acute malnutrition when he was first brought to the facility at 15 months of age. The baby was then put on a therapeutic program called the Community-Based Management of Acute Malnutrition.
This is a child that is on a program we call Community-Based Management of Acute Malnutrition. It's meant to treat children who have malnutrition with therapeutic food. So before this child came, the child was doing around below 11 centimeters of the mid-upper arm measurement. Now, when you say that, it means that the child is severely malnourished. Now, today, when we measured, after we have kept the child on the program, the therapeutic food, we just measured, and we've seen that the child is doing 12.7. It is an improvement, tremendous improvement. It has even moved beyond red, beyond yellow, to green. Green for us is where we are supposed to be.
Malnutrition in the Northeast region is increasing on an alarming rate, according to health officials. Figures from the Regional Health Directorate show that 1,126 cases were recorded at the health facilities with varying forms of malnutrition in outpatient care sites between March and September this year. The situation has been attributed to the non-availability of nutritious foods, considering the low economic status of most communities in the region, coupled with a lack of education for mothers. Here is the Regional Director for the Northeast region speaking to Citi News.
Per policy, after delivery, the mothers are supposed to breastfeed for 6 months. 6 months exclusive breastfeeding. And after that, they introduce other complementary feeding. So what we realized is that some of the mothers were not doing that very well. So that's one. Another thing has to do with availability of nutritious foods and then appropriate for the various ages. So that has been another challenge. Yes. So I think these are some, but there's still a lot of other challenges. Severe worm infestations among the children to have been an issue. And then of course, counseling has been another issue because the mothers need to be counseled very well so they know what to do at what particular time.
As part of its program to improve the nutritional status of babies and to reduce the incidence of malnutrition, stunting and wasting in the era of COVID-19, UNICEF, with support from China Aid, has provided nutrition-related commodities such as ready-to-use therapeutic foods, micronutrient powders, iron folic acid, among others, for women and children. Rakia is Andani's mother, currently benefiting from the therapeutic foods. She explains that it is challenging to get nutritious food for her baby, and so the intervention has been helpful.
Antu man kutru ta sama hannu zunama takr chenna da mi den da nyu shema pampan wali pataka den da nyu she de balga dur she andai ma usara kachira kanyi urai kunyira kad de kas saha ama pampan wa diswa.
Meanwhile, health officials are calling for more support to embark on community visits to reach out to many children who may be suffering from acute malnutrition in the region.
Telling there is motorbike, because we will have to move from facility to the outreach point. So if you have a robust motorbike, definitely we will be able to do that. But let me also say that during the trainings, we have trainings on home visits. Sponsored by China Aid and UNICEF. We have the capacity to do it. Do we have the resources? That's another thing.
So this intervention is expected to reduce stunting, malnutrition and wasting in the Northeast region, and mothers have started seeing the impact on their babies. For Citi News, I am Dinah Ngwan.